So guys, Amir Khan was suggesting that is Keith Thurman taking this fight with Manny Pacquiao for the money? He said that obviously Keith Thurman he could have fought other fighters, but he decided to fight Manny Pacquiao. He was quite vocal about fighting Manny Pacquiao. Is he taking this fight because he believes he can win? Because in his last fight he didn't look too great. He looked quite poor against Lopez. Does he actually think he can beat Manny Pacquiao? Or is he just taking the fight because he knows that it's Manny Pacquiao and it's a huge payday, he's a big name, that's why he's taking the fight? Khan questioning whether Thurman really believes he can beat Manny Pacquiao. I think Keith Thurman does believe he can beat Manny Pacquiao. I believe he's taking the fight. I think he believes that Manny Pacquiao can't beat him. And I think that's where he's wrong. He believes that Manny Pacquiao's old and Manny Pacquiao's not the fighter he was. But I do think, having said all of that, I do think that Keith Thurman is thinking like a businessman here. He's thinking like a businessman. He's thinking, if I go into a fight with Errol Spence, the fight's not that big. I'm not going to get that much money. He knows that fighting Manny Pacquiao, right? He's getting a lot of money. If he loses to Manny Pacquiao, he could probably sail in the sunset with a huge payday, right? If he doesn't have the hunger anymore. If he has the hunger and he loses to Manny Pacquiao, he may want to come back still. But if he doesn't have the hunger after those injuries and if he loses to Pacquiao, which would obviously dent his career, because I think it would really affect Thurman if he loses to Pacquiao from a reputation point of view. I think it really hurt Thurman. But if he does manage to lose, I think it's really going to hurt Thurman. I generally do think it's going to hurt Thurman quite a bit, if I'm honest with you. But I think Khan's right. I think it's a business decision made by Keith Thurman. There's no doubt about it. Keith Thurman knows that Pacquiao's going to pay him huge amounts of money. I think although he's confident he beats Pacquiao, he looks at Manny Pacquiao as a lower risk than Errol Spence and a higher reward. So it's a fight that you understand why he was crying out for it. Because he knows that the kind of payday he's going to get. And he knows by beating Manny Pacquiao where that will put him. The media attention on this fight is going to be massive. So Keith Thurman's going to benefit massively from this fight. So that's why Keith Thurman's taking this fight. It's the money, it's the fame, it's everything that attached with fighting Manny Pacquiao. So Keith Thurman's made a very business decision here. And you can see that because he keeps talking about not wanting to fight Errol Spence till 2009, 20 or whatever, making excuses. So I think the fans understand that Keith Thurman is making business decisions here. They know that if he loses to Manny Pacquiao, right, he knows that he's going to get a massive payday and he could sail off into the sunset. That's what Keith Thurman may do. Because that's why he's taking the fight with Pacquiao. He's not silly, Thurman. Thurman's obviously showing he's a very shrewd businessman. But I do think that Thurman, I would have preferred Thurman to fight Errol Spence, unify the division. Errol Spence has been calling out for that fight for a very long time. But when you look at it from Thurman's point of view, he looks at Manny Pacquiao as a lower risk, higher reward. So you understand why you can understand why he's taking that fight. Even though I don't think it's as easy. If I'm honest with you, I think Pacquiao beats Thurman. If I'm totally honest, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But again, I think Amir Khan's right. Does Keith Thurman generally believe he can beat Pacquiao? I believe yes, he does. Do I believe he's taking the fight because of the money? Yes, 100%. That's why he's taking this fight over any other fight. But leave your thoughts. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.